Hello. Come up the stairs. Come on up to my attic. That's Marion's attic. Keep cool if you can. It's 110 degrees up here. Well, pull up a chair, sit on that ice block, and have a piece of cake and a cup of coffee. Iced coffee. Attic on WBCQ, Monticello, Maine, in the United States of America, broadcasting on Shortwave Radio on the frequency of the 7490 kilohertz. Hello, and we're also broadcasting on Global Community Radio, Channel 2, and hello to WXDR, New Orleans, 99.1 FM. Hello, good morning. Hello, Kristina.
Hello, Marion.
Wow, what warm weather.
Oh, yes, it is.
And you survived the July 4th all right?
Yes, I do.
I hope all of you have, too, listening here, and you're kept cool. We've been very warm here, but we won't dwell on it. In our minds, in your radio mind, it's ice cold up here. And we're going to listen to some very old 78 RPM records. These are Victor Batwing records, and they're from the years, looks like 1906 to about 1923. So I think you'll like this selection. It's going to be a great show with a new record stock. Thank you, David. So the first recording that we're playing, the original recording, is
Victor 19213, Side B, from October 1923. This will be Ross's Florida Cracker. It's by banjoist Eddie Ross, and the saxophone will be by Ross Gorman.
Oh, what a wonderful way to start out the program.
That was great.
Don't you wish all the records were in such good condition?
Yeah.
Well, they're in pretty good shape. A couple of our last shows were pretty crackly, weren't they?
Some were.
And so was the atmosphere with all the lightning. Well, if you missed us last week on this frequency, 7490, we were on 6160 kilohertz because, the WBCQ transmitter was down on 7490. It was broken. We hope it's fixed by now.
I hope so.
But if you can't hear us on 7490, well, just tune into 6160. We'll make an announcement that we're off the air on 7490, right?
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, we're going to flip that record.
Yes, we are. And we're going to flip the record, which is Victor 19213. This will be side A from October 1923. This is Ross's Juju Man by Eddie Ross on the banjo and Ross Gorman on the saxophone.
That's an acoustic recording.
That sounded really good for an acoustic.
It's recorded with a big horn to funnel the sound down to one concentrated point where the cutter was, the recording mechanism. Well, it's hot up here, isn't it, Kristina?
Oh, yes, it is.
It's so hot. Kristina's been doing the dance of the 7 bars, and she's already lost 6 of them. Very hot up here. All right, we're going to go with another Victor record. These are all Victor records. Isn't that nice?
Yes, it is. This will be Victor 16908 from July 12th, 1911. This will be the Oceana Roll. It's a comic song by Eddie Wilson with an orchestra.
be there at that piano on the cruiser Alabama every morning, noon, and night. He would keep it up upon his mind. Every time he started to play and all the birds would start a swaying, everyone would keep on saying, don't you stop. Sailors, take care. Oh, sailors, beware. Or Bill will play on till you drop. Fish and worm begins to twist and squirm. The ship starts into dip and the ship passed through turn. You see that smoke so black, stick from that old smokestack. It's floating right to heaven and it won't come back. Now here and there you'll see a stool and chair slipping around the cabin shouting, I don't care. And the hammock starts a swinging and the bell begins to ringing while he's sitting at that piano there on the Alabama playing the Oceana Roll.
Oh, heaven forbid you ever get stuck next to a piano barge. I remember the Connecticut River used to have this old oyster boat named Flora, and there was a piano strapped down to the deck, and they used to play that thing all throughout the night until the birds chirped in the morning. Well, the birds didn't chirp, actually. They took off a long time ago before that. I just can picture that playing on the plinkety-plink all night on the piano. I experienced that. Hamburg Cove on the Connecticut River, Lyme, Connecticut. There.
Oh, very good.
Yes. The Maxams and the Kenyans were very nice. Okay, next record on Marion's Attic.
This next record is Victor 18699, side B. This is from March 14th, 1920. This is Old Man Jazz, Foxtrot, by the All-Star Trio. This is Wadsworth, Green, and Arden. Saxophone, xylophone, piano.
entertaining. But every once in a while, we'll play a record that makes you wonder, what did I just hear? What was that? Well, we're going to play one of those records. And just remember, these are historical records.
Yes. This will be Victor 16170 Side A from May 6, 1907. This is The Cat and the Fly Paper. That's a descriptive specialty. And this will be by Arthur Collins and Byron G. Harlan.
If this ain't more fun than the Cornish Fair, I calculate that's the confounded mix-up I've seen since Samantha got caught in the barbed wire fence.
Why, what on earth are you laughing at? I heard you clear down cellar and thought you was having a fit.
On my soul, that darn yellow cat of yours squat right down on top of that air fly paper. And you ought to see it go round the woodshed.
You fancy old fool, I don't see anything to laugh at.
Well, by gosh, I do. If you'd have seen that air critter around that air hen coop.
Well, where is she now? Find her, you half-wit, and see if you can pull it off, the poor thing.
Here she is, down behind the chicken coop, panting like a mad dog.
Ain't no laughing matter, you old fool, you.
Thunder and blitzen, Commander. Can't you hold the darn cat's leg? And I'll pull the gosh darn thing off of her chin.
Hold on, Cyrus, you'll kill the poor cat. Hold on.
I am holding on. I can't let go now, confound it. I'll pull her gosh darn hind legs off.
Poor kitty, only a minute longer, there it's off. And I'm done to pieces, oh my.
Get out of here, you yellow hound. I'll have my revenge somehow.
Now, Cyrus, do tame down. Let's go in the house and sing that old hymn we heard at meeting last night.
Well, Samantha, I'll do it just to please you. James, sit down and play for me and Mother. Swing in the trees, swing in the trees, swing with all rejoicing, swinging in the trees, swinging in the trees, swinging in the trees, swing with all rejoicing, swinging in the trees. There, James, it's late. See that the doors are locked and the cat's in. And say, chase that long-legged dude of yours home.
Oh, my. Oh, my. That's quite a record.
That's quite a record.
That's a story, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Please be nice to animals and cats. Okay, Kristina.
Yes.
Let's cheer everybody up after that horrible record.
Okay. This will be Smiles and Chuckles.
Yeah, it's about time.
Jazz Rag. It's Saxophonal Sextet, which is the Six Brown Brothers. This is Victor 18385 Side A from May 9th, 1917. Very good.
Oh, what a fun phonograph party. Aren't you glad you tuned into Shortwave Radio? We try to make it fun and interesting. Yes, Shortwave Radio's still here. People write to us. They support us. They help us stay on the air. And thank you for doing that. We'll tell you how you can support us later on. But we love being here and having fun with you, the radio listener, the radio fan. Okay, next record.
This next one is Victor 17025, side B, from November 23rd, 1911. This is If You Talk in Your Sleep, Don't Mention My Name, by Billy Murray with its orchestra.
Oh, this is one of the titles you'd hear on a 4-minute wax amber roll record. You couldn't hear all the lyrics, so this is good. Here we go now.
Very much inclined to be just a little indiscreet. Once met a fellow they were never introduced, just met lots of other people meet. They both were having luncheon in a private dining room. The meal was great and everything was grand. When suddenly he saw a wedding ring upon her finger and he held her dainty little hand. The door was closed. On the table and he said, my dear, I can see that you are married, and you know I'm married too, and nobody knows that you know me, and nobody knows that I know you, and if you care some, we'll have luncheon every day here just the same, but sweetheart, talk in your sleep, don't mention my name. The young married lady didn't mean a bit of harm, but she did go to luncheon every day. She often used to wonder what he'd say. One night she was awakened by a most familiar voice. The voice was right beside her, it would seem. For a minute she was puzzled, then it dawned upon her mind that her hubby must be talking in his dream. She sat straight up with an awful start, talking every word that she said. I can see that you are married, and you know I'm married too, and nobody knows that you know me, and nobody knows that I know you, and if you care to, we'll have luncheon every day here just the same. But sweetheart, if you talk in your sleep, good Lord, don't mention my name.
Don't think everything was peaches and cream. There are plenty of scandals.
Yes, I imagine there were.
No more comments on my side. Now, let's go to the next record.
This next record is Victor 16667B.
Please station identify before we get too deep into the next record. It's identification time. Tune in your radio. Beep, beep, beep.
You're listening to Marion's Attic on WBCQ, Monticello, Maine, USA. www.wbcq.com. Global Community Radio, KPR4. WXCR, New Orleans, Louisiana. This is 1046.
1046. My goodness. A the next record?
This next one is Victor 16667 side B. It is Dixie Girl Two-Step by the Oscar Dudley Trio. So it'll be 3 banjos and 3
Strangely, the catalog number would indicate a 1910 or a 11 recording, but this one's from 1906.
Yes, it has a different sound to it.
So it has the older sound. Here goes. I'll do that again.
Originally made October 5th, 1908, this tune. And this is A Bunch of Rags. It's written by Bess L. Osman, and it is performed on the banjo by Bess L. Osman.
recorded a lot of banjo records. Victor, and a lot on Edison cylinder records, too.
Yes, he did.
Listen around time on WBCQ. Well, what do we have for this week? Dearest Kristina, dearest respected co-hostess Kristina.
Let's see, we have quite a bit here, actually. This is from someone named Alan and Angela from WBCQ Radio.
Oh, this is the boss, the owner of WBCQ. Oh, dear. What does Alan want? Oh, no, I'm in trouble. Is it the numbers thing again?
He says, they say, "Hi, Marion. Thanks for the nice comments during our phone call. Much appreciated. You are a trusted and loyal broadcaster who brings great joy to radio listeners throughout our world. For over a quarter of a century, quite an accomplishment. It is our honor to carry your great program. Thanks, Alan and Angela, WBCQ Radio."
Oh, that's a bonus. I get to frame that one. Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you, Alan and Angela.
This is from Craig in Littleton, Massachusetts.
Hello, Craig.
And we tried to tune in to 4490, but it didn't quite work out.
Once we were on 6160.
Right.
Alan, told me about that. That transmitter problem that broke. The 7490 transmitter was down, and he called me to let me know. And so I really appreciated that.
Yes. We did try to reach out to a few people that we had emails for. And, well, anyways, Craig also says, "I thought the problem was either with my receiver or Kristina had gone on strike."
She's come close a few times.
All right, this is from...
I'm going to give you a 100% raise, Kristina.
Oh, goody.
100% of nothing is still nothing.
Still nothing, yes. This is from Tom Carl in Massachusetts.
He deserves a raise. He deserves it all. Tom Carl deserves it all. Yes.
Hey, that's the slogan.
Now, that's really talented there.
Let's see. He says,
Tom Carl talented.
now he listens on internet radio, so he was okay with, it not being on. Although he did notice that the night before, that Howard Joe couldn't do his show at his regular time on Saturdays for Shortwave Saturday night, and had to change it. I guess maybe go live. Maybe he does that all the time. On a different frequency, which is 5130. So they're shuffling people around a little bit where they have spots, and they're trying to accommodate everybody, which is absolutely wonderful. And Tom said, "I think I heard most of it, but I did wake up in bed at 4 a.m. disoriented with my headphones on and some strange music playing at that ungodly hour."
That's WBCQ.
Let's see, this is from Eric in Odenton, Maryland.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, Marion and Kristina. Just a short note. Said thank you for the heads up on the 7490 kilohertz outage. Hopefully it will be fixed quickly. This has been a tough week for radio as the Canadian time station had to stop broadcasting.
Say Ashley, Canada.
And it was one of the first stations I heard on shortwave. And plus, the BBC shut down its long-wave station on 198 kilohertz also.
I've heard that before.
And he also wrote,
Rarely.
I enjoyed the show with the early electrical records, and a big thank you and a hug for both of you for thinking of me on the air. And hope the temperatures in Coventry don't exceed the age of the 100-year-old records you played. Love and take care, Eric Odenton, Maryland.
Thank you, Eric.
This is from Augustaville, Falls Church, Virginia.
It sure is hot up here.
Yes, it is. I'll tell you. It says, okay, I'll bite. Why did they call them flappers? And why would carrying firewood affect Kristina? Go ahead and send the answer in a plain brown envelope. And he listened to the web stream, and he He also says that he hopes Alan can get the part and get it straightened out and transmitting again soon. Plus, I think he's going to go up to see Big Boy.
That's the locomotive, huh?
Yep.
Steam locomotive. Well, Tim Tron, as he's known for, I understand he's going to be working on the transmitter too, and they're going to, I'm sure it's working by now. Cross your fingers.
Cross your fingers. Let's see, this is Dale and Kyle. Dale and Kyle. What are you I'll tell you, I have heat stroke. I get the giggles when I have heat stroke. Okay, dear Marion and Kristina, enjoyed the records you picked up at Renninger's, especially the Helen Kane. That sounded well-worn and much loved, so someone must have liked it too. Cheers, Dale and Kyle, New Hampton, New York.
Thank you. And all these records from Renninger's have really worked out nicely. Aren't these wonderful? Thanks to Dave. Dave in booth A33 at Renninger's in Adamstown, Pennsylvania. Stop by booth A33 and see David. He has a lot of records.
Okay, Vaughn. Next is from Jim in Chicago, Illinois.
Hello, Jim.
I did actually start with an SDR in New Hampshire, but the noise reduction in Kiwi SDR isn't good for music. So I switched to cheating, the dreaded stream. My head hangs low in shame.
Sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes the propagation isn't there, and sometimes there's transmitter.
Glad you guys had fun in Pennsylvania, and your enthusiasm for the hobby is infectious. Cheers, Jim.
Infectious like a laugh or a...
This is from Bruce and Dolores and the gang. His daughter, his son. See, this is, Marion and Kristina. You picked a batch of great-sounding records from Dave. I'm looking at the internet as the camera not clear enough to enjoy, but he did hear it with the stream.
Good.
Bruce and Dolores, and again.
It was audible. 6160 was audible in New England.
West Hartford, Connecticut.
Hello, Doug.
Sam and Dick from Glastonbury, Connecticut.
Hello.
Matthew from Parma. Let's see. Socorro in Metro Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, hello. Nice to have you tuned in, too.
Scott from Cholula, Puebla, Mexico.
Hola. He's closing in on 1,000 capsules on Radio WAP in Puebla, Mexico. That's an honest-to-goodness spin-off of Marriage.
Yes, it is.
It's going on for 25 years now. Good work, 26 years. Senor Scott Hadley, Radio WAP, Puebla, Mexico. That station, 50,000 watts. Not a little 10-watt peanut warmer.
That's why I say hello to Dick and Tracy that are in a cabin somewhere in Maine.
Hello.
And a special thank you to Mary Ellen.
Thank you, Mary Ellen, for the nice card. Thank you. And no matter how much your transmitter output is, 10 watts or 10,000 kilowatts or even 100 kilowatts or 150 like the 500 kilowatts like WBCQ, no matter what it is. Don't take away anything from any station. Thank you. I didn't mean to make fun of 10-watt stations. No.
Okay. If you would like to write to us, I want to do so. You can write to Marion Webb at AOL.com. Marion Webb at AOL.com. Marion, WEB@AOL.com. MarionWeb@AOL.com. You can also write to us through the website, which is marionsattic.net. 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 Scroll down past the screaming fans and send us a message. You can also write to us at the P.O. Box.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's Marion's Attic, P.O. Box 583, Coventry, Connecticut 06238. That's Marion's Attic, P.O. Box 583, Coventry, Connecticut 06238.
Thank you, Bill Shatner. You got that? 06238. Thank you, Kristina. That was the longest listener mail segment ever on this program.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. This will be Victor 16698A from November 21st, 1910. That's the fellow I want to get. It's a comic song by Billy Murray.
Little Willie saw the Iceman kiss his ma one day. They scolded Willie just because they found him in the way. To the drugstore Willie hurried, called the clerk aside. Rubbed some germs and put big paws upon my lips, he cried. What do you want it for? That drug is tied. Then little Willie grinned as he replied, I'll give it to Mary. Mary, give it to John. John will give it right along. The cook will give it to Father. I'll give it to Ma, you bet. And Ma'll give it to the Iceman. That's the fellow I want to get. His mother got the whooping cough, and father got the same. You must have kissed your wife, so said the family doctor Blaine. Don't let her kiss the children, or they'll get it just like you. Then Jones began to wonder how the Iceman got it too. It puzzled Mr. Jones for about a week, till he heard Willie cry out in his sleep, I'll give it to Mary. Mary, give it to John. John will give it to the cook. She'll pass it right along. The cook will give it to Father. I'll give it to Ma, you bet. And Ma'll give it to the Iceman. That's the fellow I want to get. Willie found a doggy and his hair was full of grease and several insects of the kind that always rhyme with cheese. He took the doggy home with him and wore the nicest look. He yelled with glee, "Gee, I can see that Iceman gets the hook. I'll introduce this dog to Mary too. And something's going to happen, for I'm through. He'll give them to Mary. Mary give them to John. John will give him to the cook. She'll pass them right along. The cook will give him to Father. I'll give him to Ma, you bet. And Ma'll give it to the Iceman. That's the fellow I want to get.
The next one will be Victor 18476, side A, from June 4th, 1918. This is When Aunt Dinah's Daughter Hannah Bangs on That Piano by the Six Brown Brothers, the Sax Sextet.
I think we have time for a sentimental song from Will Oakland.
This will be Victor 17819 Side B from June 4th, 1915. This is When It's Moonlight and Man, sung by Will Oakland.
Beautiful. Kristina, tell the listeners one more time how they can write to Marion Attic.
Please write to us at marionweb@aol.com. 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 You can also write to us through the website, which is marionsattic.net. marionsattic.net. That's marionsatic.net. Scroll down past the Screaming Fans and send us a message. And if you'd like to donate for airtime,
please help us pay for the airtime on WBCQ.
You may use PayPal and use marionweb@aol.com. marionweb@aol.com for PayPal. Please choose send with it.
And thank you very much. Well, Kristina, can you hear all the racket in the background? Our air conditioning chugging away. Listen, I'll turn up the microphones. Listen. Chugging away here.
Okay. I think it's more in your ears.
Well, it could be. Kristina, I've had an awful lot of fun.
Yes, me too.
I don't like to wrap up shows, so we'll just keep playing records. We're taking over the transmitter now. Keep going.
All right.
Okay, the last record on the show is going to be...
It's going to be Whoop It Up.
Whoop It Up. Kind of like the whooping cough spread around by the pharmacist to the cook.
Yeah, that's very strange. Whoop It Up, marched by Arthur Pryor's band, Victor 17603, Side B, from June 10th, 1914.
For providing our voice via WBCQ. And you're listening to Marion right here on the planet, WBCQ 7490 kilohertz. Thank you for tuning in. And Kristina has done a great job always.
Thank you.
We have a little bit of time. What are we going to play next week? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe country?
Country music. That's a great idea. Okay. I think the music's going to end on time, too. Okay, Tina. Don't forget, everyone out there, we love all of you. You're always by our side, and we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Keeping the dream alive. This WBCQ, Monticello, Maine, USA. This is the time here for you.